Well, hello. Hi guys. I'm Haley. I'm a supporter of Be Light Foundation. I was asked by a friend to just share a little bit of experience with you, I guess. So I was diagnosed not until much later in life with borderline personality disorder. When I was younger, mental health wasn't really a thing, at least not in my family, that was paid much attention to. But I look back now and I'm pretty aware that it was something that I struggled with pretty much my whole life. I struggled with feeling worthy of any relationships, with my family, with my friends, romantically, even work. I struggled to keep a job. I would run from anything that was positive. I felt very scared of pretty much anything that had real feelings or vulnerability. As I got older, it turned into a lot of what I look back now, I thought it was narcissism. I truly believed I was a narcissist. I know now, after learning about, my medical diagnosis and learning about myself, that I was just truly scared of pretty much everything. When I was a little bit younger, I didn't know how to deal with any of that. And so I turned to unhealthy coping skills, drugs, toxic relationships. I had kids at a young age, and I ran pretty much from all of that, including being a mother. I chose to get clean 5 years ago as of February. And when I did, I learned a little bit more about myself and know, I didn't know that that's what I would be focusing on, right? I didn't know that focusing on that would help me learn about, my borderline. But honestly, I think the best thing I ever did was just learn about me and find self-worth in everything I did. I think probably just up until the past 2 years, I didn't really know anything about that. I didn't know how to cope with any kind of feeling. And as I worked on myself, therapy, and basically just desperation to not be willing to run anymore, I have built these beautiful relationships with my kids, man. It's unfortunate that it took this long, but we have the best relationships that we've ever had. I today have a healthy relationship with a man. I've never had that. I'm 35 years old, and I have never, ever had that. I have a job that I love, and I think that I can love any job now, as long as I'm willing to see that I deserve it. I have friends, man, I have these beautiful women that I actually let love me today. And I know all of that was because I had to just dig deep, right? Because a lot of borderline comes from trauma. And if I work on the trauma and I find my triggers, I tend to just realize that it's not everybody else, that it's just my fear, and that those are lies, man. And I think when I realize that it's a lie and that I'm worthy of all of that, things just get a little bit easier. It's a daily process, it's a daily practice, but I know that it's worth it today, and I'm worth it. And so are all of you, and anybody else who wants to get through that, man, you will. And you deserve it just as much as me. So thanks for listening.